Hello, and welcome to the Handicapable Black Woman Throne Room. My view of humanity is a whole new tea. And before I go on, make sure you have a snack, something to sip on, just something to eat and enjoy while you kind of enjoy this plate of pettiness. But if you're new, hello, welcome. I am the Handicapable Black Woman. I talk about dating nightmares, also River of Racism, where I talk about different things that I've caught people who are either racist, bigoted, ableist, etc., etc. I have IQ or interesting, questionable things people have said or done with different topics. I will do some more soon, and Reddit stories. I have a couple of those, and I will have some really good ones coming up. And I plan on doing so much more. And also, please check out the Handy Capable Black Nerd. I keep saying I'm going to have more episodes on it soon. Right now, I have majority of some inspirational quotes, and I have a noise story. If you're a writer, like sometimes like listening to a scene of sounds. You can create a story, a poem, stuff like that. So, but I'm going to be talking about anime, different animation. I love illustrated artworks and things. And then even artwork and technology, all types of stuff, especially even technology that relates to those with people with disabilities. So, anyways, oh, and with both channels, I'm hoping to interview authors, small business owners, especially that are people of color, women, people with disabilities, LGBTQ. And, I'll do the white, cis, able bodied male too once in a while and everything. But, it's like I want to make sure I give representation to those who already have a hard time out there getting their fair share. So, but, anyways, make sure you have your snack and let's begin because this is a dating nightmare. So, dating nightmare, we have the key to language cover. How this works is I'm going to show you screenshots that I have gotten because I don't really swear. Like, it takes a lot for me to have a potty mouth or swear or anything like that. And I might tell the story of like the first time I swore later on in another episode. But just know I'm a nerd. That's why I also have another channel with nerd in it. But it's like whenever you see swear words, unless if it's an array or just tons of screenshots in one, I may not do the cover, but each one of them will have their own episode, so they will get their time to shine. But, anyways, you see the cover. I might add some new words, it depends, but I have everything from the A word and um, T, and I have mostly everything covered that is used with when they write me. But also, it's going to be your guys' time to, well, there's two games that I do with Dating Nightmares. One is the monster scale. You guys can rate the person like 1 through 6, and it can even be like 1.576. Like you could do it like the mocking of pi, or like even 4.7 or 4, things like that. So it's your choice. And then let me know, why did you rate that person that way? And or if that person is someone you're attracted to, they may not be a monster. So you can do like an A and give your reason on why you like the guy or why you would be interested in him. And then there's also another game called 3 words before and 3 words after. I am going to show you a picture of the gentleman, and you will write down 3 words that you think describe him. And I will, for those who are hard of sight, I do try to at least give you a simple version of, what he looks like. So, but then after you see what he wrote and my views and everything like that, you can write down 3 words after. So that's why it's kind of the title, 3 words before, 3 words after. But, anyways, okay, let's start. And yeah, don't forget, we're about to plus, we have to start with the first game. So here we go. Okay, here is the guy, the person. I won't say gentleman because yeah, you'll find out later. But 28 years old, um, has kind of a lot of facial hair. It's not trimmed or not maintained much, but it's really short but not maintained. And it looks like he can hardly grow any under his nose. It's like I'm not being a hater. I'm just describing the best I can. Um, like trust me, there's a lot of men who hate on me because I wear sew-ins, wigs, and different things like that. Like some of them are because of ignorance. Some of them because they know they will never meet my standards. Others they just enjoy being haters and trolls, and they hate their lives, their bosses, their girlfriends or wives, and everything like that. So then they come online and hate on me. But anyways, that's a different story for a different day. But okay. So he's a white Caucasian male, or looks like he could be like white Hispanic, but so I'll just say palm colored skin, and then let's see, like light brownish eyes. It looks like a very angular nose, like a nose that pops out that face pretty well. It's um, it's a feature. It's quite a feature on his face, and then prolonged neck, and he looks like he might be in decent shape. Short hair, the hair on his head seems like it's shaved pretty low. Um, his dog looks like he would probably be adorable and friendly and everything. So, but if he has the same personality, okay, well, I'll just get to the message. But yeah, part of me feels bad for the dog. Yeah, I feel really bad for the dog. But, anyways, okay, here we go. Let's go. So, here's the beginning of his message. This is how I saw it. The orange guy, the best president this country has ever seen. I done over 4 years in lockup, and you got your. So yeah, that's how he started his message. And yeah, sometimes I might say the orange guy's name, but normally I'm just gonna say the orange guy. So here is the full message. The orange guy is the best president this country has ever seen. I done over 4 years in lockup, and you got your standards set way too high for someone with only one profile pic. In other words, you're just a stuck up female dog. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I feel bad for the dog. Um but yeah, it's like I feel like he's one of the gentlemen who, one, he's 28 years old. Part of me is just like, why do you care about my standards anyway? And two, you're 28. You're 20. I'm looking for somebody my age. Someone my age should meet those standards. And if they've been locked up, they won't meet my standards. But okay, you're at like your brain just fully developed. For men, it's like most men's brains fully develop at 27. So his just fully developed. And then he said he's spent 4 years in lockup. Okay, yeah, so you automatically don't fulfill my standards. But then you're way too young. Like, yeah, you probably don't invest your money. You probably don't know if you ever want to adopt or foster children. But since you've been in prison, you'll probably have a hard time, trying to get that anyway. So, and that's another reason I don't want to date someone who's been locked up because I will have to deal with that when it comes to the application. So, yeah, it's like I don't know. People want to call me female dog, stuck up, and all that. No, I know what I want. I know my standards, and I know what I need to do to get there. And if I do marry somebody, I don't want to have to hit certain roadblocks that will interfere with what I want in my life. So, anyway, then the first sentence proved to me that I would never want to go out. Like, okay, for any guy who tells me the orange guy was the best president, yeah, I can't even say that. Um, Ew. Yeah, right then and there. Part of me just thinks, what's wrong with you? Did you finish school? Like, okay, yeah, there's a lot of Republicans, especially rich Republicans, and yeah, that's one reason they love the orange guy is because they get their tax cuts and because they get certain privileges because the orange guy will do everything and everything to make sure the rich stay rich and the poor gets poorer and the middle class shrinks and squeeze them out to become poor. Yes, I already know that. Yes. But like, why is this guy riding me? Like, he's 28, he's been locked up, he is an orange guy supporter, but he's so bored. His life is like lacking so much that he had to spend time to like write all this up for me. Like, literally. He had all this like yeah, it's just like it's oh, this is not long compared to some of the other gentlemen, but still, it's like he sees my profile and he sees that I'm in like at this time I was like yeah, 38 or 39. Yeah, it's like I'm not ashamed of my like hey, I use sunscreen, I moisturize. I was like, yeah, I look good for my age. But anyway, it's just it's just kind of funny how you see that we do not have anything in common. You see that you will never meet my requirements. You see that you are 28 years old and I'm putting out standards for men my age, but then you have the nerve to write me and try to put me down when we would never be able to even get along. I'm looking for a husband and like even if I raised a son and I found out he was writing women like this, I'd be like, what in the world is wrong with you? It's like, and also, why are you spending time writing women that you're not compatible with? You should be concentrating with women that would want to date you. And it's like, especially like if like one like he didn't even look at my and the thing is a lot of men they do not read my pro like because yes I don't write there's only so much room in the profile area, but a lot of men say that I can't meet any of my standards when here are my standards and here is the top part of my profile that proves some of my standards are fulfilled because I say like must have at least some type of higher education, a degree, trade, certification. I don't say which one, and I say like just one, something. Because and I've told the reason before. Most men that only have high school diplomas when they meet me, like even with my 5 and 7 year like exes, Mr. Lockakey and Mr. No Heart, they hated that I had my education. They kept telling me to give up and to quit when I said I wanted to start my own businesses or that I wanted to, like the different types of jobs I wanted to pursue. They would tell me, oh, you're a black girl. They're not going to hire you. Oh, it's like, look the way you walk. They're not going to hire you. And yeah, a lot of companies didn't because they either ask about my walking or mocking my walking or say, wow, you talk real proper and stuff like that. But why would I want to be in a house with a man who's going to put me down and degrade me and tell me what I can't do? Shouldn't I have somebody who's going to motivate me? Shouldn't I have somebody who's going to be like, you know what, baby, you got your education, you worked hard. It's like you have these goals, you're dedicated, you like, etc., etc. But instead, I could like with most men who have high school diplomas, no, they hate when a female has higher education or has more goals or has achieved more, a lot of them hate that. Why would I want to go out with a guy who is not going to cheer me on? I'm going to cheer him on. There's been guys who only have high school diplomas from my past who they're like, oh, I'm too old for this. Who said that? He's like, KFC, do you know his story? Oprah, do you know her story? Michael Jordan, do you know his story? And so it's like, I try to be motivating. It's like, I've done research. I've tried to help, and I look up phone numbers to help them try to get and pursue their like either careers or goals or endeavors. But then they won't do the same for me. So that's why I'm looking for somebody on my level because I have my bachelor's, I have two masters, and I have 3.5. Yeah, I still have to do the last step for my fourth certification. Yeah, I've been busy. I've been busy. But anyway, so with a lot of these men who try to put me down, trying to say I don't have my, like, or, and then that I only have one picture. Yes, I only have one picture because I, I mean, I get enough hate. I already have some men. Oh, you ugly. Oh, you're an N word. Oh, like why do you have such light skin? Oh, the milkman came to your mother's house. Oh, it's like we know your daddy ain't black. Oh, look at you. Or it's like, and then if I have my natural afro out, because some of these ignorant men, oh, look at your cheap wig. Look at your. It's like okay, I'm not spending. Like I see the price of some of these like 300, 500, $1,000. No, it's like I'm gonna be working on my business and doing my thing, and I'll buy what I want to buy. If they don't, and see if they don't like it, don't date me, don't write me, don't waste my time. You don't like my profile, and that's why I'm telling all of you guys, and that's why I say it in a lot of my episodes. If someone is just gonna try to tear you down, if you're dating somebody and then down the road, you keep seeing how they're tearing you down, they're putting you down, and they're trying to force you to be the image that they want. If if you're not the person they already want from the start, run. Run. If do not allow them to change you from who you want to be. And that's why like this prisoner guy or what I like and then yeah, he likes the orange guy. Heck no. No, that's never like, and that's why I'm going to be doing a lot of videos about like why politics matter because a lot of these men, or there's several men who's like, why, what does politics have to do with it? Why do you care about politics? Oh, you're just a woman. Why do women care about politics? Because my uterus is on the line. Me having a child is on the line. Like, duh, like, okay. Anyways, so when I see like when I get messages from guys like this, it just shows me it's like if I'm not your type, keep going. And if you see my profile and you see that my standards are too high, is if you're around my age, maybe it's time to pick it up. Maybe it's time to do your research. Maybe you don't need to meet my standards, but if you're having a hard time dating women at my age, women at my standards, maybe that means you need to level up. And if you're younger and you don't meet my standards, maybe you see like some of the things that women my age are going to be looking for because like even at my church or whatever they emphasize how women want security. If you look at my list of standards, a lot of it is security and even adoption and foster security. I want someone who will love them and be able to take care of them and I don't have to be scared that they might end up back in the prison. So yes, do not let no, don't let these trolls, don't let these so-called bullies, they hate their lives. They either hate someone in their family, their bosses, something in their life, the trauma, their past mistakes. Sometimes I wonder, did they make so many mistakes in life that they hate their life, so now they're trying to hate on other people because that's all they have in their lives? The only way to lift themselves up is to tear other people down, but then they met the wrong one because I'm petty. Yes, I'm petty because it's like there's a lot of people who say, oh, well, there's so many nice people. People aren't mean. It's so much better. People aren't racist. People aren't bigots. People are, oh, shut up. No. If you don't know, watch my channel. I will show you how America, or how especially men really are. Some women too. So, yeah, I told you a few episodes ago, oh, I got some women. So, especially, yes, like men, if you're married, remember that you're married. Don't act like you forgot. Okay, okay, because then your wife might end up writing me and hating on me when how am I supposed to know? So, and that's, I wish there was a database where when men write you and they tell you like all their information, everything, you can go online and check to see if they're married or divorced or whatever. Because a lot of these men lie. A lot of these men lie. So yeah, that's just an idea that I wish we had. So, or maybe if someone can create a database called "This Idiot's Lying About Him Not Being Married.com," and then it's like we could just picture, name, and the other names he uses, so then his wife can't find him. Yeah, but that's just a thought. That's just a thought. I have a lot of other ideas too, but yeah, that's just like if anybody wants to team up with me and like create that kind of website, let me know. But anyway, now it's gonna be time to write the other three words, and also you're like the three words before, three words after. So now it's the three words after, and the monster scale. So, but what do you guys think about this guy? It's like if you can write in the comments, and oh, don't forget to like and subscribe. So like, comment, subscribe, pretty please. It's like, but I know my standards might seem high, but the thing is, I meet each and every one of my standard. And some of the men are like, "Do you have a house? Do you have a?" I didn't. I didn't write house, even though I do have. Yeah. Um. So I just think it's kind of funny how it's like being able to adopt and foster, having a degree. Yes, to me that might be the hardest one. Either having a degree, a certification, or a trade. Yes, that might be the hardest one, but I put that for a reason. I get like I've said, I get so much hate from men because of my degrees and because of my goals. I want somebody who is as goal oriented as me, and he's a cheerleader. So I want to get to the point where whoever I date or marry, yes, I'm retired, so I'm more just being my own cheerleader now, but I wish that I could have found someone who we could have been each other's cheerleaders. We could have been like, especially if he had a stressful day, I'm like, you know what, let me make his favorite dinner. Let me, Netflix, here's his favorite shows. Or oh, he loves hockey or basketball or football or whatever, let me get the game on. It's like get his favorite snacks out, and then I'll just be like, okay, talk to me, what happened, how was the day. And if it's an issue that I can maybe look up and research to help him out, I'm on it. I'm a nerd, so it's like to me, I'm just like, yeah, what do you need, baby? Let's go. And I was like, we could be on the couch like watching the game or show or whatever, and I'll just be like just typing away and like, okay, look at this. Maybe we can do a rearrange, or maybe if it's time wise, you can look at the schedule, and if he's trying to either get a sale or something, okay, let's look up A, B, and C, stuff like that. But a lot of men who and it's like, you know what? There probably are some men with high school diplomas that will be a cheerleader, but not from what I've seen. And because the thing is, like before November of 2022, most of the guys I dated had high school diploma or less, and all of them were putting me down and degrading me, or like when I was going through grad school, Mr. Lakaki was just like, first, like, I already told that story, so I'll tell it again later. But yeah, let's just say he faked cheering me on, basically because he wanted me to sleep with him. But anyway, So, yeah, know your standards and stick by your standards. And because, like, when it comes to education, there are a lot of men who especially tell me my job isn't to have a business or be goal oriented. I'm supposed to just cook, clean, and do their laundry. If you've watched the Pastor's Kid episode, you'll know why I say it like that in that order. But anyway, you guys are great. You're wonderful. But I hope this episode is another example of why you need to stick to your standards. And also, don't forget, rate the monster. It's like pretty please with a cherry on top because it's like this way I can kind of figure out what do you guys think of the monsters that I put up. And also, if you guys like put your 3 words before, 3 words after, it'll kind of help me know what you guys think of the people that I'm posting, or because some of you might say they're not monsters at all. Some of you might say, well, he's a decent guy. Maybe he just had a rough day. So, but anyway, it's like I hope you guys have a awesome day. And don't forget, I do have my books on Amazon. I'm going to be having a lot more, and I will be having them on other sites other than Amazon later this year. Yeah, I'm a one woman show. So, yeah, website, publishing more books, writing my novels, podcasts, YouTube, etc., etc. So see, yeah, that's why I need a cheerleader by my side. I don't like so far. I have text messages where I can literally show you men who've told me you're black, you're a woman. It's like you're not gonna get anywhere. You might as well quit. So yeah, bigotry in America. Great. But just know that I am the handicapable black woman. I am a woman, I am of color, and I am handicapable. But most importantly, I am human. Bye, guys.